Good afternoon. Look, the sun is shining. My God, my God. My hair is a mess as usual. Does your head in, does your head in. Yeah, lots of things to talk about, so I'll get straight on with it, and I'll talk about the giveaway in a minute. Firstly, a couple of shout outs to a couple of subscribers. Couldn't think then. One I said I would do in my last video and I forgot. Give them a shout out. And that is at the Workbench. Now, subscriber wise, he doesn't really need a shout out. He's got plenty of subscribers. But I think it's an interesting channel, and I think it's a channel you'll quite enjoy. So I give him a shout out, and that is at the Workbench. I think he's in, this gentleman, I think he's in New Zealand. I'm pretty certain it's New Zealand he's in. So I'll put a link in the description below when I've uploaded the video. At the Workbench. I think he'll enjoy it. And the other one is Richard's Modelling Adventures. Now last I looked, he might have a few more by now, but last I looked, he had 49 subscribers. And again, I think he's worthy of subscriptions. Richard's Modelling Adventures. So again, link in the description below. I draw your attention to Ralph Astley's videos, paint-along videos, where he's talking about subscribers and subscriptions and so on and so forth. Very interesting two videos. One of the points he raised was you could have a lot of subscribers. In my case, I've got about 470 subscribers. When you put up a video and you don't really get that many views, and if you checked to try and see, like who's viewed, by the comments and so on and so forth, it may not even be subscribers that have watched the particular video. All I can say is to that, my own personal experience is, if like me you subscribe to a whole raft of channels, and not only in my case, not only wargaming channels, but a whole range of other things that I subscribe to because I think they're good, you can't watch all the videos because people are putting up content all the time. You couldn't watch them all. You sat here all day, every day, just trying to watch YouTube videos and catch up with them. And not only do I think you couldn't do it, if you tried, you'd probably do your head in trying to keep up with it. So, my own personal experience is I have like an inner core of people, I don't know, 8 to 10, something like that I suppose, that I do try and keep up on. If I can keep up on them, then I'm sort of happy. And then I'll watch others as and when the mood takes me and feels like it. Or I've got 5 minutes. And I don't not watch people's videos because I'm being difficult, awkward, or whatever. It's just that you can't watch them all. But I give people my subscription because I think their content is good, it's interesting, I think they're a good channel, it's nicely done, and so I think, yeah, I give you my subscription. You could always give a channel your subscription and just not push the notification button. You could do that. It's just a habit with me. I push the notification button. It is interesting when the notification comes up just to see what they are doing or talking about. It may be something relevant to what you're doing, in which case then I will go and have a look at it. But interesting videos, go and have a look, see what you think. I'll put the link again down the bottom. Spent the greater part of 2 and a bit afternoons cleaning paintbrushes. Here I've got drawers full of paintbrushes. So I cleaned, it was about 120 odd brushes, which took the best part of, well, at least 2 and a bit afternoons doing that. I cleaned them in, tell you what I cleaned them in, which I thoroughly recommend. This is good stuff. This is good stuff. This came today in the mail, actually. This is good stuff. That will get rid of stubborn, dried paint very nicely indeed, which is why brushes go from that to that, because right down in the bottom of the hairs by the ferrule you have dried old paint, because you haven't cleaned the brush properly and it's got in there and it's dried and it's pushed the hairs apart and it's gone like that. That stuff will shift it. You may have to leave it in there for a minute, couple of minutes, but once you've left it in there, what I tend to do is, I haven't got a brush here. Have I got a brush here handy? Let's get an old brush here. This will do. This will do, excuse me. Take the brush, have a little part of that zested, and I push the brush against the side of the pot so the hairs are doing, there's the handle, the hairs are like that on the side of the pot, and then I'll just do that and push, and you'll see if there's a lot of old pigment and stuff in there, you'll see it coming out in the zested, little clouds of pigment, dried old pigment. You keep doing it till it's all gone. That will improve your brush no end. Once I've used that stuff, got all the old pigment out, and wash it out, and then use some brush soap, clean it in brush soap, wash that out, and then dip it in some gum arabic, just work it to a very nice point, put a cap on it and put it away. So that is to be thoroughly recommended. Right, that box, which we've been working on since I don't know when, far too long. The bikes are finished. Yippee-doo. That's 2 bikes for 30 core. There they are. All I've got to do now is base them up with the figures, with these figures. So I'm trying to think of something suitable that befits them with all the work we put in, something that's suitable for the bases. I'm going to use these here, but I'm just thinking what I'm going to do. But that's, building wise, that's our kit finished now. But boy, were they fiddly, them bikes. Toughest kit ever. Gotta be up there with them for sure. But they do look nice. It's worth all the effort. I gotta say, it's worth all the effort. And if you can go the extra extra yard and put in some, like I did, put some brake cables in and a clutch cable on the bikes. They really look the real deal. They are really, really good. Bronco are to be commended on producing such a nice kit. It's great. Tell you what I've ordered. Where's my tea? It's coffee, actually. Tell you what I've ordered. I got one here which needs a lot of work, and I've ordered 2 more because I think they're ideal, and that is somebody's painted this one white, obviously for, well, I don't know, Norway, Eastern Front, whatever you might think. This is a 1/32 scale half-track made by Airfix. So I got this one, and I got another 2 in the mail coming. All 3 of them, as usually find with these, they've lost their shield for the machine gun on the front. I managed to find 1 shield for sale on eBay, so I bought that. So I've got 1 shield, but it won't be much to make a couple of shields for the others. And machine gun wise, I've got tons of machine guns here, spare in the spares box. So this is, like I say, a 1/32 scale, but it's gone rather tacky on the tires. But all this is going to have to be stripped off, and we'll start again with this. Yeah, so what I was thinking was, so my mind's drifting. I don't know why, it's just drifting. What I was thinking was what they compare like to a sort of 1/35 half-track Hannah Mag, and I've got a couple here by Tamaya. I got 2 of these. I got a feeling somewhere in the stash I've got a 3rd by Zvezda. I think I've got a Zvezda one somewhere. I'm not, I've checked yet, but I think so. But anyhow, let's have a look. What is nice, I won't open the bag, but you can see, you should be able to see the amount of decals in there. There's far and away enough decals for this, and enough left over, I'm certain, to decal this. But anyhow, let's have a look at, you can see the, yeah, all this paint is coming off, all the size comparison. Let me do it this way, that's better, I can hold it better now. There's a little bit of difference. It's more in the there you go, that's better. It's more in the length than anything, but it's not too bad. It's really not too bad. The disparity actually looks worse on the video than it actually is in real life. When you hold them here in real life, the disparity, size disparity, is really not too bad. Damn paint. So, for gaming purposes, isn't that amazing? for gaming purposes, we're not going to worry about it. We're going to strip this down, get all that crap off it. It's going to have a trip to the spray booth. I'm going to see what I can do to upgrade it. But it should make a nice piece for the gaming table. I do actually have, I found some suitable decals online, so I've ordered them. But now looking in that box of that Tamiya one, there's enough decals in that to do this one as well. But the decals will do ideally for the other two that I got coming. So we're going to have to fish out some machine guns, make a couple of shields. I think what I am going to do is these tools on the back. I think I'm going to, they're on molded arm, I'm going to cut them off flush, so sand it down. I've got bags of real tools, you know, plastic kit tools, and I'll put them on and make it look a bit more realistic. But it should be ideal for the gaming. The one thing I will do, I'll get rid of them. Take them off, don't need them, because I'll base it up anyway, so don't need them. But it should be ideal for this scale. For the gaming table, which is getting ever closer because we've been downsizing again, and is definitely going in the right direction. Definitely getting there. So, giveaway time before I go and do a lot of paperwork. Paintbrushes. We've got a box of paintbrushes, or a set of 5 paintbrushes. Red Sable paintbrushes. They're made in Germany. They've got the triangular handles so they don't roll off the bench. They're made with model makers and painters in mind. So Red Sable German model makers paintbrushes. 5 in a set, you know, graded set, which I think are very nice. Well, I'm going to find out because I've ordered me a set, and I've ordered one of you lot a set, whoever wants to enter the draw for 5 very nice sable paintbrushes. I forget the name of them. It's something and something paintbrushes. The first name, it looked almost like Führer or something. I forget now. I thought old habits die hard. But anyway, they're nice paintbrushes. They're like very nice paintbrushes. So if you want to enter for the draw for 5 red sable paintbrushes, just put sable in your comments below, and we'll do the draw whenever the paintbrushes get here. I don't know when they'll get here. Sure, a day or you've got a day or two, I'm sure. I'll give you plenty of time to enter. So that's really me done. I go and do me paperwork, I suppose, and the dishes. Real life. These guys are now based up. Our milkman. They're all based up. Just got to give them a name each now. Put them away. or what I will do actually, next video up, I'll show you those bikes all based up and done. It's the next job. I'll put them on the turntable, take a bit of footage and put them in the light box and stuff. And we'll do that. And I'll also, next video out, I'll talk to you about workbench discipline. I haven't really got time to do it today. We'll talk about workbench discipline. Keeping your workbench tidy. Because I've looked at different people's videos and some people are pretty good. Some people are so-so. And some people's workbenches are total chaos. Now, I have to admit here, I hold my hands up here and say, I was in the chaos group. But now I'm in the okay group because I've sorted it out. I've sorted it out. It was getting to the point where, you know, I couldn't find stuff and it was stuff was encroaching all over the bench, and you can't work properly like that. You need a proper organized bench, which hopefully now I've got, so I'll talk about that in the next video. Anyway, we've been going now for 21, nearly 22 minutes. I got stuff to do, dishes and paperwork. You want to enter the giveaway for 5 sable paintbrushes, red sable paintbrushes. Just put sable in the comments below and we'll do the draw whenever we do the draw. So, hope you're all well, hope you're enjoying the nice weather, if you've got nice weather. I know it's variable around the country. It's beautiful here. No butterflies. I've been trying to get footage for a butterfly video I'm doing. There's no butterflies anywhere. It's dreadful. Such is life. So yeah, keep doing what you're doing, enjoying the hobby. We will see you, God willing, on another one.